What if understanding why you dream could change everything about your journey? Can failure be the key to unlocking your greatest success? Let's find out. What if the secret to a fulfilling life is hidden in the present moment? Have you ever thought about how each morning holds the potential to shape your entire day? Before the world rushes in with its demands, questions, and distractions, there's a precious moment when you can declare, "Today, I choose how I live." What if you could start every day with purpose, intention, and power? Let's explore how to transform each morning into something more than just a routine. Let's turn it into a ritual that shows respect for yourself and your own potential. Take a deep breath, feel the energy coursing through your body, and look around you. Do you notice it? The air filling your lungs, your heart beating with life, the vitality in your veins. You woke up today. That in itself is a gift. How often do we take this for granted? Pause, right now, and let the weight of that gratitude sink in. Life is fragile, and yet, here you are alive, capable, and ready to tackle what's ahead. But now, what will you do with this new day? Set a goal. It's not about impressing others or proving your worth to the world. It's about creating a sense of fulfillment within yourself. Today is yours to define. It's your opportunity to carve out purpose, to take action, and not let the chaos of the world dictate your pace. Remember what the philosopher Marcus Aurelius said: "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. So, why not start your day with gratitude, focus, and a sense of direction? When you do this, you take the lead in your own life. In this video, we'll dive into how Stoic philosophy can become your daily compass, guiding you to live fully and peacefully. Every single day, set clear goals and intentions. Every morning offers a fresh chance to improve, to do better than yesterday, and to step closer to the person you aspire to be. Yet, in today's fast-paced world filled with constant distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your true direction. Without clear goals, the day can slip away from you. This is where setting intentions becomes crucial. It's not just about having a to-do list or a set of tasks to accomplish. It's about taking full control of your mind, your energy, and your life. Think of it like steering a boat in the middle of the vast ocean without a rudder or map. You'll drift aimlessly, but with intentions, you gain that rudder. They help you navigate life's challenges and keep you on course, even when the waves of uncertainty and chaos threaten to overwhelm you. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This powerful statement highlights a profound truth. You have the ability to steer your life through clear intentions, rather than allowing the unpredictable forces of the world to drag you in unwanted directions. So, how do you begin each day? By asking yourself, what do I want to achieve today? And why is it important? This simple yet transformative question sets the tone for your day and helps you stay grounded in your goals. Setting intentions doesn't have to be complex or overambitious. The key is to ensure your intentions are specific, focused, and meaningful. For example, rather than simply saying, "I want to have a good day," try setting a more precise intention, such as, "I will listen with sincerity when speaking with my loved ones," It's a small shift, but it can create a profound impact on how you approach your day. Intentions like this, though simple, can spark significant changes in your daily life. Now, imagine this. It's a sunny morning, and you're about to take a walk in the park. Instead of wandering aimlessly, set a clear intention. For instance, you might say to yourself, "I will use this time to connect with nature, breathe deeply, and relax my mind." Suddenly, your morning walk becomes much more than just physical exercise. It transforms into an emotionally fulfilling experience, one that helps recharge your mind and body. It's a small act, but it can reshape your entire day, giving it more depth and meaning. Once you've set an intention, discipline becomes the powerful tool that helps you stay consistent and turn those intentions into reality. Not every day will be filled with energy or motivation, but sticking to your commitments is what builds mental strength. Remember, discipline is not a burden. It's a gift that frees you from distractions and helps you stay true to your path. Every time you fulfill a small intention, you not only move closer to your goals but also strengthen your self-respect and confidence. Here's a practical example of how the power of intention, combined with discipline, can shape your life. Imagine you want to improve your relationship with your family. Start by setting a simple intention. I will spend 30 minutes every day listening to my children or partner without judgment. Consistency is key. By sticking to this intention, you will not only foster stronger connections with your loved ones but also begin to appreciate the simple yet profound aspects of life that often go unnoticed. A clear intention each morning marks the beginning of a meaningful day, setting you on a path toward greater fulfillment. It doesn't need to be perfect, but with patience and a commitment to yourself, you will see that each day becomes a small step forward in your long-term journey. As Seneca wisely said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Let your intentions guide you to make the most of your time and live a truly memorable life. Wake up every morning with gratitude and a clear intention, and you'll not only master your day but also lay a solid foundation for a future full of meaning and purpose. The importance of discipline. Discipline, on the other hand, is a gift and empowerment that allows us to become the best version of ourselves. It's like a silent yet powerful commitment between you and your ideal self, helping transform lofty dreams into solid realities, and invisible potential into tangible achievements. As Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." True freedom is not about doing whatever you want whenever you want. It's about having the self-control to do what is best for you. Discipline is the bridge that connects where you are now to where you want to be. The world is full of promises, ideas, and dreams, but discipline is the force that turns those dreams into action. Imagine you want to start running to improve your health, but you struggle to find the motivation to get out of bed early in the morning. Discipline is what pulls you out of bed, even when your body feels heavy and your mind whispers about comfort. Discipline is not just an action, it's a declaration of self-respect. It's you saying, "I deserve health, strength, and a better life." More importantly, discipline doesn't rely on fleeting inspiration or temporary motivation. It's about consistency and perseverance, a series of small, repeated actions that lead to significant changes. Think of it like water slowly eroding a rock. Over time, small disciplined steps can build unstoppable strength. Take learning a musical instrument like the piano. For example, on the first day, your fingers might feel clumsy, and the sound you produce could be off-key. But if you practice for just 15 minutes every day, 1 year later, you could sit at the piano and create music that moves you. It's not talent, but discipline that brings about such progress. Think of discipline as a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. At first, maintaining discipline may feel like lifting a heavy stone, challenging and burdensome. But little by little, this muscle grows stronger, and it becomes easier. Over time, discipline will no longer feel like a monumental effort, but will instead become a natural part of your life. The magic is in the consistency. When you build discipline, you don't just achieve your goals, you find freedom. Discipline gives you the power to control your time, energy, and decisions. It's the force that allows you to stand firm, regardless of passing emotions or fleeting distractions. With discipline, you are the one who decides your actions, not external forces or circumstances. Still, there will inevitably be moments when discipline feels like a burden, especially in the face of challenges. But always remember, the pain of discipline is temporary, while the regret of not trying lasts forever. Consider, for instance, someone working hard to maintain a healthy physique. When faced with a tempting slice of cake, they may feel an internal struggle. However, by resisting the temptation, they not only protect their goals but also cultivate a sense of pride in themselves. This act of self-control, though difficult, strengthens their commitment to their aspirations. Discipline is not innate, it is something you develop over time. It starts with small, simple actions like making your bed every morning, planning your day ahead, or taking a few moments to reflect. These small acts, though seemingly insignificant, lay the groundwork for developing lasting habits that ultimately lead to greater success. But perhaps the most important aspect of discipline is that it does more than just help you build habits. It shapes who you are. It forms the foundation of your character and creates a legacy not only of what you achieve, but also of how you live and the example you set for others. Ask yourself, what do I want to leave behind in this life? If your answer truly matters, then discipline is the key to getting there. It acts as a guiding light, helping you stay on track, preventing you from losing your way amid distractions and temptations. Discipline ensures that each day becomes a step closer to the most extraordinary version of yourself. Focus on service. Stoic philosophy teaches us that true satisfaction doesn't come from accumulating wealth or possessions for ourselves. Instead, it comes from the impact we have on those around us. As Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest voices of Stoicism, reminded us, what we do now echoes in eternity. Therefore, service is not merely a responsibility. It is a way to transcend our limitations and become part of something greater than ourselves. At the core of service lies the belief that the true purpose of life is found in giving. When we serve others, we move beyond the narrow confines of self-interest and connect with a shared larger purpose. This connection enriches our lives in ways that no material possessions or fleeting achievements ever could. Think for a moment about the ripple effect of a kind word, a genuine smile, or a few minutes spent listening to someone who is struggling. These small, seemingly insignificant gestures can change someone's day or even their life, while simultaneously nurturing in us a deeper sense of meaning and gratitude. A powerful example of this principle is the story of Anthony Ray Hinton, a man who spent nearly 30 years on death row for a crime he did not commit. Instead of succumbing to despair, Hinton chose to serve those around him. He befriended fellow inmates, bringing them hope and laughter in the darkest of circumstances. His kindness and strength uplifted others, even as he endured immense injustice, until he was finally exonerated. His story is a testament to the fact that, even in the most difficult situations, choosing to serve can provide a path to meaning, resilience, and inner peace. Serving others does not diminish us; instead, it enriches us. By focusing on the needs of others, we cultivate humility and gratitude. Service teaches us that hardships are not obstacles to happiness but opportunities to grow stronger, so that we can help others more effectively. Facing challenges with service. When facing challenges, Stoicism encourages us to ask, how can this experience help me serve others better? This shift in mindset not only helps us face adversity with calm but also strengthens the bonds that connect us to our communities. Incorporating service into your daily life doesn't require grand gestures. Start small, listen more than you speak, offer help without waiting for someone to ask, share your knowledge to benefit others. These small acts, over time, can create a ripple effect far greater than we could ever imagine. Imagine the change we could create if everyone committed to just one act of kindness each day. True greatness, after all, is not measured by the wealth we accumulate or the titles we achieve but by the number of lives we touch and uplift. By focusing on service, we align ourselves with the core values of humanity: connection, purpose, and love. Through serving others, we affirm our bond with humanity and discover that true joy and fulfillment come not from selfish pursuits but from shared human experiences. How can you incorporate the spirit of service into your daily life? Have you ever experienced a moment where serving others brought unexpected joy or meaning? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear how service has shaped your journey. Together, let's create a world where kindness and meaning are present every day. Acknowledgement of strength. Humility is the quiet acknowledgement that our achievements and talents are not simply for boasting or self-promotion. Instead, they are gifts meant to be shared with the world. In Stoic philosophy, humility serves as the cornerstone of wisdom and self-mastery, guiding us to live with grace, authenticity, and purpose. Humility opens the door to learning and growth, teaching us that no one person can hold all the answers. It encourages us to approach each experience with curiosity, to appreciate what life offers, and to seek valuable lessons in every interaction. A humble person understands that the road to excellence is paved with a commitment to being a lifelong student of life. Humility keeps us grounded and focused, reminding us that success should not inflate our ego, and failure should not diminish our self-worth. Take, for example, the story of Jim Collins, the author of Good to Great. Collins recounts that the most impactful leaders he studied exhibited what he called Level 5 leadership, a powerful blend of fierce professional will and personal humility. These leaders credited their success not to their individual brilliance, but to their teams, circumstances, and at times, sheer luck. Their humility, far from undermining their authority, actually earned them respect. It fostered loyalty, trust, and collaboration, creating legacies that lasted far beyond their leadership tenure. Humility is the foundation of genuine relationships. When we put aside our ego and listen sincerely, we can connect with others on a much deeper level. In relationships marked by humility, respect replaces arrogance, and authenticity triumphs over pretense. These types of interactions lay the groundwork for sustainable communities and networks built on mutual understanding and support. On the other hand, arrogance isolates us, breeds resentment, and erects barriers to meaningful communication. Humility allows us to see the inherent value in others, enriching the lives of everyone involved. Humility is particularly crucial when it comes to how we handle both success and failure. It reminds us to appreciate our beginnings and acknowledge those who have helped us along the way. Every success is built upon the foundation of others' sacrifices, guidance, and opportunities. Humility, in this sense, teaches us to be grateful for the support and contributions of those around us. Similarly, humility helps us face criticism and failure with resilience and grace, instead of viewing mistakes as personal shortcomings. Humility allows us to see them as opportunities for self-improvement. As Seneca famously said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. The humble are those who dare to grow." Understanding that stumbling and falling are simply part of the journey, humility naturally cultivates gratitude, allowing us to recognize and cherish the blessings in our lives, whether big or small. Through the lens of gratitude, we feel inspired to contribute, share, and uplift others. True humility does not ask us to hide our light. Instead, it allows that light to shine brighter, radiating warmth and positivity into the world. The truly humble do not seek recognition through comparison or competition. They find fulfillment in sincerity, kindness, and integrity. When we practice humility, we nurture a quiet strength that transforms how we approach life's challenges and achievements. Yet, humility is not a standalone virtue. It is part of the resilient framework embraced by Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to face life's difficulties with grace and wisdom. In the next section, we will explore the theme of facing fear, examining how Stoic philosophers confronted their deepest anxieties and turned fear into a driving force for personal growth. How can fear become an ally rather than an enemy? Stay tuned to discover the answers and unlock a new layer of Stoic wisdom. Face your fears. Fear, while a natural instinct and a part of our survival mechanism, is one of the greatest barriers standing between us and the life we desire. Facing your fears is not merely an act, it is a declaration of mastery. Affirming that you are not a victim of circumstances. When you allow fear to dominate, the world around you gradually shrinks. Fear becomes the ruler, making you doubt yourself, holding back your potential, and trapping you in a cycle of negative thoughts and self-limiting beliefs. But if you muster the courage to step through fear, you'll discover that on the other side of it lies a life filled with freedom, boldness, and meaning. Let's begin with a fundamental truth. Fear is an essential part of the human experience. It alerts us to potential dangers, helping to keep us safe in risky situations. However, in modern life, most of the fears we experience don't arise from real threats. Instead, they often stem from stories and narratives created by our minds. Have you ever worried about a presentation, feared being judged, or worried about failing, only to later realize that nothing truly terrible happened? That is the power of doubt and uncertainty forces that nurture our fear. Take a moment to reflect. Do the things you fear genuinely threaten your life? Or are they just distorted imaginings? By rewriting those narratives and recognizing them as false, you can begin to lay the foundation for overcoming fear. Overcoming fear. Fear is often not as overwhelming as we think. When you face it directly and take the time to analyze it, you'll find that fear is largely a result of exaggeration. For example, if you're afraid of water and avoid swimming, it doesn't mean that you can't learn to swim. It's simply a psychological barrier created from an unpleasant experience in the past. However, what happens if you decide to take the plunge and learn to swim? At first, it might feel challenging and uncomfortable, but by taking small, steady steps, you'll gradually conquer your fear. Even in the worst-case scenario, you can rely on the support and experience of those around you to help guide you through the process. Another practical example of confronting fear is the fear of heights. Imagine standing on the edge of a small cliff, the wind gently brushing against your skin, and your heart pounding in your chest. Your body may stiffen with fear, and you may feel an overwhelming urge to turn back. But instead of retreating, you decide to focus on your breath, steady your nerves, and take small, deliberate steps forward. A magical moment occurs. You reach the summit, and in that instant, you realize that the fear you felt was nothing more than a passing breeze. The moment isn't just about conquering the physical height, but about conquering yourself. Interestingly, fear always holds the potential for growth. Everything worthwhile in life, from personal transformation to achieving your greatest dreams, lies on the other side of fear. When you confront your fears, you expand your comfort zone, unlocking hidden capabilities and developing inner strength. Consider an artist who is afraid of the stage but decides to perform anyway. Or a young person who dares to leave their comfort zone to pursue a passion. Both are doing the same thing. They are moving closer to their best version of themselves. Facing fear doesn't mean being fearless. It means acting despite the fear. With every step forward, your confidence grows. Like climbing a mountain, each step takes you higher, and the view becomes clearer. More importantly, when you take action, you realize that fear is not your enemy but a compass pointing you toward what matters most: your dreams, your love, or your freedom? Start with small actions. If you fear public speaking, try engaging in conversation with a stranger. If you're afraid of change, begin with small shifts in your daily habits. And never hesitate to seek support from friends, mentors, or loved ones. Their guidance and encouragement can be invaluable in helping you overcome fear. Fear is not something to be completely eradicated. Instead, think of it as a teacher and a guide. By facing fear, you don't just push past your limits, you also discover a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. So, don't let fear control you. Take that step forward, for on the other side of fear lies freedom and a life that is fuller, richer, and more meaningful. Faith in yourself. Self-confidence is the essential foundation upon which all of your goals and aspirations are built. When you believe in your own abilities, you not only act with confidence but are also prepared to face challenges, take risks, and even encounter failure along the way. This belief in yourself serves as a powerful motivator, helping you stay on the path of growth and self-improvement. While maintaining self-belief can be difficult at times, persistence and determination are the key factors that will help you overcome any obstacles in your way. The intrinsic value of each person does not lie in external achievements or recognition from others. You are good enough and worthy right now, even if you haven't yet achieved monumental accomplishments. Your value is not defined by external factors. It is rooted in your self-awareness and self-respect. You are the one who defines your own worth, and this understanding must come from a deep, personal realization of who you are. However, on the journey to building self-confidence, you will inevitably face challenges and failures. What matters most is not avoiding these difficulties, but how you choose to face and learn from them. Every time you stumble, you don't just rise again, you carry with you valuable lessons that make you stronger. Persistence is the strength that keeps you moving forward, no matter the obstacles in front of you. Doubt and fear are natural emotions when you embark on any new journey. But it is self-belief that enables you to overcome those feelings. Only when you truly believe in yourself can you begin to see the opportunities hidden within each difficulty and learn to grow from your mistakes. Take inspiration from the many successful individuals throughout history who didn't rely solely on talent or luck, but instead placed their faith in their own abilities. These people overcame numerous challenges and made countless mistakes, but they didn't allow their failures to define them. For example, Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10.000 ways that won't work." It was his belief in his own abilities that prevented him from giving up, and ultimately led him to achieve groundbreaking success. Perseverance in self-belief is essential. It is this unwavering faith in yourself that will help you persist through any setbacks and keep you moving toward your goals. Remember, your belief in yourself is the most powerful tool you can have in achieving everything you desire in life. Keep trusting in your abilities, learn from your failures, and continue to grow, because when you believe in yourself, the possibilities are limitless. Self-belief is not a one-time decision, but rather an ongoing action that requires consistent effort every single day. Self-awareness and self-acceptance are the key elements that prevent you from feeling defeated or incomplete. Instead of focusing on your perceived shortcomings, you will begin to find a sense of wholeness and fulfillment in every small step you take. This process of self-discovery and self-respect allows you to move forward in life with confidence. Therefore, trust in yourself, embrace the challenges, and always view yourself through the lens of love and respect. Do not allow doubt or failure to diminish your sense of worth or derail your progress. Remember, every day you live is an opportunity to strengthen your belief in your own abilities. When you truly begin to understand the power of self-belief, you will realize that challenges are not obstacles or enemies, but rather companions on your journey. They are the very experiences that help you grow, improve, and move forward with greater confidence and resilience. But the question remains, are you ready to live fully in the present moment? Or will you continue to worry about things that haven't happened yet? Allowing fear and doubt to control your thoughts? The next chapter will take you on a journey of discovery, where you will learn how to master the precious moments of your life and harness the power of the present. Live fully in the present. We are often swept up in the flow of the past or consumed by anxiety about what might happen in the future, forgetting one crucial thing: the present moment. The truth is, life exists nowhere else but in the moments we experience right now. To live a full and meaningful life, we need to learn the art of living fully in the present. It is a practice that helps us reconnect with ourselves and with what truly matters. Instead of becoming entangled in anxious thoughts or dwelling on things we cannot change, living in the present invites us to experience the richness of life exactly as it unfolds. Living in the moment creates a profound connection to life itself. When we pay attention to the details around us, whether it's the soft light of the morning, the smell of fresh air, or a simple conversation with a loved one, we realize that life is not just about the goals or achievements we pursue. Life's beauty is found in the present. In these simple moments, it's in the gentle smiles, trivial stories, or simply the peaceful feeling we get when we take a deep breath. These small, often overlooked moments are the true treasures of our lives. An excellent example of living fully in the present can be seen in the life of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. In his personal diary, Marcus frequently emphasized the importance of living in the present moment. He understood that as a leader, the pressure and anxiety about the future were constant. Yet, he made a conscious effort to remain calm, manage his emotions, and respond to each situation as it arose, rather than being overwhelmed by worries about an uncertain future. When making difficult decisions, Marcus Aurelius focused on the actions he could take in the moment, not on what might happen next. His ability to maintain inner peace through the practice of being present is a clear testament to the power of living in the moment. It not only helped him overcome challenges, but also allowed him to maintain his dignity and strength, no matter what arose. Living in the present also aids in handling challenges more effectively. When we're not burdened by the pressures of an unknown future or preoccupied with past mistakes, we can approach each situation calmly and wisely. In every challenge, The only thing we truly have control over is our response to it. If we can keep a steady mind and focus on the present, we find that even the toughest situations become much easier to handle. Living in the moment also makes it easier to build and nurture meaningful relationships. Being present in each interaction is not just about hearing the other person, it's about truly listening, giving them your full attention, and understanding their needs. This is how you demonstrate love and respect in your relationships, and it's how you develop authentic, lasting bonds. Living in the present also helps reduce anxiety and stress. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. So why should we allow our minds to be overwhelmed by things we cannot control? By focusing on what is happening right now, we can maintain inner peace and minimize the feelings of unease that often arise when we fixate on things beyond our control. Ultimately, life is not just about achieving goals and reaching destinations. Happiness is not a final point on the map, but rather the journey itself. Truly living fully in the moment means embracing each step, appreciating the process, and finding joy in the experience, rather than focusing solely on the outcome. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions but in having few wants." This suggests that living a fulfilling life is not about accumulating more, but about embracing simplicity and appreciating what we already have. Each moment offers us the opportunity to live fully, to experience joy in every breath, and to shape the life we desire. When we choose to live in the present, we become active participants in our own happiness, rather than waiting for external circumstances to change. Say positive words every morning as you wake up and face the first light of a new day. What is the first thought that enters your mind? Are you filled with worries about the challenges ahead? Or do you greet the day with gratitude for the opportunity to live another day? Life is not always easy, but what truly matters is how we choose to face it. One of the most powerful ways to shape your day and your mindset is through the words you speak both to yourself and to others. One of the most effective ways to control your mood and aim for inner peace is by using positive words. Positive words are not just superficial compliments or empty encouragements, they hold real power to transform how you perceive the world and yourself. When you begin each day with uplifting and motivating words, you don't only create a space filled with potential and growth for yourself, but you also spread that energy to the people around you. Positive words are like seeds that are planted deep within your soul, helping you face life's challenges with strength, confidence, and a renewed sense of purpose. It's important to remember that positive words do not mean ignoring the difficulties you may encounter. Being positive is not about turning a blind eye to challenges or failures, rather, it is about seeing opportunities even in hardship and focusing on the light at the end of the tunnel. When you speak about the good things in life, you direct your attention to what's possible, what you can control, and what you can learn from any setbacks. This is the core mindset of a Stoic. Everything may happen, but I have the power to choose how I respond to it. For instance, consider how you talk to yourself in your everyday life. The words you use with yourself can make a world of difference. If you find yourself thinking, "I can't," or "it's too late," try instead telling yourself, I can learn from this, or this is an opportunity for growth. You'll quickly notice a shift in your mood and energy. Positive words don't just help you believe in your ability to overcome challenges, they also create a supportive environment filled with love, connection, and optimism. A powerful example of the effect of positive words can be seen in the life of J.K. Rowling, the famous author who created the Harry Potter series. Before achieving global success, Rowling faced countless failures and rejections. But instead of allowing those setbacks to define her, she chose to view them as stepping stones from which she could learn and grow. In her most difficult moments, she told herself, "What doesn't kill me makes me stronger." This mantra helped her push through each obstacle and ultimately led to her remarkable success. Positive words not only affect your own mindset but also have a significant impact on your relationships. When you speak words of encouragement, show respect, and genuinely care for others, you not only improve their mood, but you also build lasting relationships based on mutual respect and support. The language you use has the power to change not only your own life but also the lives of those around you. That's why every morning, before diving into the challenges ahead, take a moment to speak positive words, not just to yourself, but also to those you love. Instead of thinking about the hurdles you will face, try saying, "I can overcome this, I can learn, I can grow." You'll soon realize that by focusing on positive affirmations, it's not only the external world that changes, your spirit and heart will become stronger as well. However, it's essential to note that positivity is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about recognizing the challenges and growing from them with a strong and optimistic mindset. Each morning, start your day with positive words. They hold the power to create a life that's filled not just with hope, but also with meaning and purpose. We would love to hear from you. Please share the positive words you use every morning in the comments below, and let us know how they've changed your life. Ponder your dreams. Before facing the challenges that the new day may bring, take a moment to reflect on your dreams. A dream is not just a vague, distant image in your mind. It is a reflection of the deep values in your heart. Your dreams are the wellspring of motivation, the passion that drives you to define your goals and the path you wish to take in life. If you truly want to live a life full of meaning, it's essential to understand and visualize your dreams clearly, strongly, and decisively. Imagine for a moment that your dream has already come true. Feel the success, joy, and fulfillment that would accompany that reality. When you engage in this exercise, you'll realize that it's not just the final goal that matters, but the journey toward it. It's the process of striving, learning, and growing that gives life its true value. Your dream is not just a goal, it is both a roadmap and a challenge that helps you unlock your full potential. A dream requires courage, the courage to face your fears, to believe in something greater than yourself, and to venture into the unknown. Because of this, a dream is never something vague or easy. It demands action, commitment, and perseverance. The initial steps toward your dream might be filled with challenges, doubts, failures, and even loneliness. But when you look back, you'll see that those difficulties were actually the most valuable lessons that helped shape the path toward your dream. Your dream represents what matters most to you, your core values, passions, and aspirations that you feel destined to fulfill. That's why reflecting on your dream every morning is an opportunity to reconnect with your why in life. It serves as a reminder of what truly drives you, what gives you purpose, and what you're working toward. By regularly pondering your dreams, you are not just setting goals for the future, you are reinforcing your sense of purpose and motivation in the present. The more clearly and strongly you visualize your dream, the more empowered you become to pursue it, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. Your dream is the light that guides you, the inspiration that keeps you moving forward, and the reason you wake up each day ready to take on the world. One important question you need to ask yourself is, why do I dream of this? Once you understand the deeper reasons behind your dream, it will make you more steadfast and persistent on your journey. Having clarity about why you want to achieve a certain goal fuels your commitment, helping you stay determined even when faced with difficulties. When you connect deeply with the purpose behind your dream, it will become easier to remain motivated and press on, no matter the obstacles in your path. An example of persistence in chasing a dream can be seen in the story of a young artist who never stopped painting. Despite facing many hardships, she started her artistic career by creating simple paintings, but initially received very little attention from the public. For years, her work went largely unappreciated, yet she never let that discourage her from her dream of becoming a renowned painter. She kept learning, exploring new techniques, and creating new pieces. Each time she was rejected, she saw it not as a failure but as an opportunity to refine her skills and improve her work. Over time, her unique paintings began to attract the attention of art collectors and critics. Her dream was never just about creating beautiful artwork. It was about conveying profound messages and evoking emotions through her art, changing how others viewed art and how they saw themselves. Throughout the journey of pursuing your dream, it's vital to reassess and adjust your goals. Life is constantly evolving, and so too must your dream. This doesn't mean abandoning your original dream, but rather ensuring that it still aligns with your evolving values and aspirations. The road toward your dream is not always a straight path. It can be full of unexpected turns, challenges, and setbacks, but it's these very obstacles that contribute to your growth and the true value of the dream. Reflecting on your dream every morning not only helps you stay focused and refine your goals, but also cultivates gratitude for the progress you've made. Remember that a dream is not just the destination at the end of your journey. It's also about the process of growing, learning, and improving each day. The journey, with all its ups and downs, is what gives life true meaning. We have explored how Stoic philosophy can guide you every morning, offering principles like self-control, equanimity, and the ability to maintain inner peace regardless of external circumstances. Every day when you wake up, you have the choice to decide your attitude. Stoicism is a powerful tool that helps you navigate life with calm and control. So, how would it feel to apply Stoicism to your life each day? What impact do you think starting your day with such a mindset would have? We would love to hear your thoughts on applying these principles in your daily life. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, so you won't miss any future motivational content. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to exploring more Stoic lessons together in the next video.